Here we're looking at our stock in focus. It is NUAN Communications, and this is it's a good company. This is the one that does the dragon speaking, and but it's down about 16%, and you sometimes wonder, and you look it through this. I'm going to remove the Bollinger Bands here so we can better see this price action. But what's interesting here is that when you start to look at this issue, it makes sense. You start to see this. It looks very aggressive here, and it can get very tricky. You see this. You see the initial action here. You see it come in. It starts to really accelerate in this range and is doing very well. What people always end up forgetting here when they look at these charts is that they always think that as it makes this move, they always assume that it's over, that the selling that initially occurred is complete. And that's a big mistake. You should be always assuming that is not complete, because when you draw a trend line like that, guess what? You're looking at still lower highs and lower lows. Here's a low, here's the low, here's the high, and now you're stepping back into the prior high. You didn't break the prior high. So you should be anticipating that. Also, from the past that it shows and displayed some volatility. So you saw the gap in here. Then you see the reactionary move here, okay? And then you should anticipate something of similar size here. So if, for example, what I'm talking about is, that the initial gap here was about this size. Now, that's not half the distance here, but that's an approximate. And then what you could say is, okay, well, see, look at what happens when I put it here. There's a little difference here. But if we were to draw it a little differently, if we draw the line from here to the initial low and then drew the connection here, you would start to see that we were very close. Even if you drew it to the one line, you're very close to the, see, we draw it back to the breakout line. See, we move this right to the breakout line. That's your approximation of the move.